I elevate. Plugging my boy with the internet line. Fuckers can keep all the secrets you tell. Next thing you hear from the person on calls. I keep my shit on the low when I go. Peeping the tellers and cutting the
Going on my knees as I close my eyes. Please don't tell no lie. Too much in my mind. Most these bitches got some pride. I know they gon' switch up for a price. Hey, please don't tell no lie.
Welcome to the Clear Podcast. We apologize first for
the delay.
For the delay. We actually short and we had technical problems and issues that we could not even avert. But nevertheless, we are back and we have Mpho, the controversial one, Mosia. So we decided to call him back because particularly we decided to have a special shoot after we had two shows that aired part 1 and part 2. Now this is a special one. In fact, as we speak, we are going to go live with all of this. And this is in an attempt to clear a few things that
have come up.
Have not happened right since his last two parts. And the comments that we've been getting and the information that's been coming around, which is not fair on our side.
And the lies that have been spread about the podcast.
Yes. So we are going to shoot this live from our Clicker podcast page. And before we begin our questions, Mpho, are you comfortable and fine and okay? Are you threatened anyhow to be here? Did anybody scare you? Or you feel safe and can continue with this podcast?
No, with my boss here, I feel safe.
Okay, we are not going to mention who Mpho is here with.
Hey, who is referring to?
He is here with a very prominent person.
And I'm safe.
And he feels safe. We feel safe too.
No, not with you guys.
Not with us.
Yeah, with you.
But we feel safe as well.
No, he's only here to cover me. So that when there's shooting.
So you think Mbuda's gonna come and shoot?
Yeah, he said. I told him that I'm coming again.
Okay, we have issues, and our machines are playing games with us. Let's rather abandon that because we have issues there. Nevertheless, let's continue because we're still gonna aid tonight. Either way. So Mpho. We called you back. First things first, we want to deal with comment Nico Lamini. After the two parts of your show, we get a call as a podcast, and Nico says he wants to dispute everything that you have said. That includes him and the mayor, And in fact, he says to me, because he called me directly, but speaking to the podcast, he says the former mayor is very livid, he's angry that you mentioned his name in that fashion, and Liana is disappointed and angry because none of the information that you say or mention there has ever happened, and none of it is true. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, first of all, ever good to say the viewers hello, Nane?
Yeah, sure.
We need and my followers.
Because you do have followers. I mean, your shows did very well, and
dispute that.
I'm sitting on number 2. It's your Sango just. Yes, I'm sitting on number 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Man,
I'm sitting on number 2.
You can't compete with the partnering.
Underground game. Powerful.
Hey, that's very powerful.
Yeah, but I took over from Tech Things.
Yeah, no, you did. Yeah.
Man.
Who would you not take over from because you're controversial? I mean, you're that guy.
Okay.
You're that guy who you think you are.
No, I'm living that life.
Yeah.
And I'm very comfortable with that life that I'm living. Vusi called you.
Yes, Vusi called me.
Yes.
Yes.
And for me, it's a different story because you called Vusi.
Wait. What are you saying to us? Are you saying Vusi says we as a podcast called him?
Yes.
Okay. It's interesting.
Yes.
It's interesting, yeah.
So, to cut that story short,
I
have conversations from WhatsApp. If you see, I'm on my phone. Conversation from WhatsApp, Zakalvos. And the podcast was after 7th July.
Yes.
So the conversation is
it's on the 7th of July.
It's it's him here. Say,
Yeah.
sure boy, I get where I tell like our first time about political, we don't agree, ne?
Okay.
Okay.
That's it. I'm laughing. Like I always laugh. Hey, yeah, good man. And then now I tell like our first time.
That's you responding.
And it's him,
First pump.
right? So one need to feel like give a man, etc.
Okay.
Now, here, Vosi is referring to the information that you gave out. When you mentioned
People who made me
exactly.
No, people
No. Who helped, who assisted his purpose
from
after
outside prison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ne? Say, I must be honest.
Hey.
Ne?
It's people who assisted his integration back to society.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm asking you a question. Boma. Ne? Bawa peteng rolo di having FM e eme ka maoto and have a claimer kapa ba break kayo. Right? Give my role model and his cabinet through you. That's my response.
Yeah.
And I remember even on the podcast, I said the same thing.
Yes. And this is in fact true because I read this.
Hey.
I read these messages.
Then
Okay.
he goes fist pump again. Say, whatever, I'm always grateful for the leadership. You're not income hating kids or prison. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Before the podcast.
Yeah.
Can I just validate for our viewers? No, it's valid, guys.
Yeah, it's valid. I saw because I had to
It's even a
approach.
profile picture here.
Yeah. I had,
No, it's valid.
What we can do is this. I had to, you see, it's true, it's valid, so it's Nico, it's Vosi.
Yeah.
Now
Yes.
it's him closing, right? Yeah, and without judging, sometimes Harry differ Facebook, barata or why kisabui one o etang before we are jail. And my response always, Hobona, that's not me. If kibapala the politics the personal, how many comrades eketseban totsempe tsa bona tso ba iketsang betere motsheare empa bosiu ba total different. That's him, right?
Yeah.
Closing. So I say, one of the reasons I respect you. It's me to him, right?
Now,
And first
now,
pump, whatever, say sharp hot man.
Yeah.
We close the conversation is before
we should.
the podcast.
Yeah.
That's my conversation and him before the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Okay. And I haven't watched Show Yasipat because of what I heard.
Okay.
Okay.
Right? I haven't watched that show. I only heard via Facebook. When I watch podcast Yasipat, Vosi saying this and this about you. I was like, I won't watch it because Gatswanga Shevel went to be
Emotional.
Hey, and angry.
right? You know, I play Shevel and it took me time.
Before you actually went there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before I asked him on the 3rd of
3rd of
August.
August. Yeah. Yeah. And what was the conversation?
So, Ola Goodman, it's me. Do you have any personal vendetta against me? Kapa Okalan Twatsetsa Mota how takes a
Now you're referring to these political battles and squabbles and what?
Okay, let me put this right.
Yeah.
With perspective, yeah.
Every time when Voice wants to be famous or
Become relevant.
Hey.
In the political space.
he uses me.
Okay.
Even last year when he made the match,
Okay.
I was his target.
You were the A-lister.
But I don't blame him, right?
Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Even Mpho, when he wants to get more likes, he tags me.
Yeah.
He tags me.
That's
what people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did he respond that he has a vendetta against you, or did he clarify anything?
What are you talking about?
So you still there's a response.
Yes.
Oh, that's his response.
That's his response.
What are you talking about? Okay.
See,
Yeah.
whatever we think na about our podcast, the hot man. Ne? And I'm getting fed up, getting to say because at the end of the day, but
Yeah. But are you guys fighting?
no,
You don't have a history of fighting.
no. Voice groomed me politically.
Okay. So
And I meant it. First conversation as Hakiri, that's one of the reasons I respect him.
but now let's deal with this. Since you approached him, we will get to if he responded by WhatsApp or by call to you. But we want to re-verify the statement that when you were released from prison, he is one of the people who helped or assisted integrate you back to society. And that is by you were referred to his office to go work there.
Yes.
That is true.
That is, and from him, he just saw
Yeah,
the conversation.
yeah. Because that is when he called us. That is the one particular factor that he wanted to dispute as a lie, and that you were not assisted by the former mayor to be fetched from prison back to society.
We had now.
And then we had said to him, you want to nullify any information or dispute any facts that Mpho spoke about, you come to the show, we give you airtime, then all is well. Then people can know the truth. Now, what is disturbing is to hear voices say, we are the one
that
called
approached him.
I was about to show you something that I trust you guys and you guys don't like me. Who? He said that to me.
Who do you trust? Who? Wait. Who said? Who said?
In his own words.
Which is us.
Yes.
Man.
Okay.
That's hectic.
I don't even
As
know
I
the
said
guy.
to you,
I've
I
never
don't
even
know I'm
met the guy.
angry or
Disappointed.
I'm in
Yeah.
between.
No, I know the guy. We didn't work that close. When I was still in the political space as a student in Yorks, we were exposed to him at some point as one of the comrades, as one of the comrades who would assist us in this side of the town. Because I spent most of my time in Kwakwa, they referred to me as a comrade from Kwakwa, but claim in actual fact. So I was doing most of the work and the programs at Kwakwa versus Bethlehem. Even in the youth league or the YCF structures, I'm more involved in Kwakwa than here in Bethlehem. Until I decided, you know what, that's it, I quit because some guy exploited me politically.
No, I don't even know the guy. I've never.
So he's not that prominent. He was once a YTO in the municipality. Made. They made him.
Yes.
But I think that's how all most political appointments happen.
Leaders are born.
So they made him a leader.
Yes.
Yeah, but maybe you can tell by his conduct, because if he starts lying about us, it shows an unprofessionalism and an unfairness from his side. That we can't be going around calling people. We
don't have the time.
We don't have time.
No.
We are, in fact, we call you here, we ask you questions, you say what you want to say, and then if anybody wants to dispute that or nullify it, they must come.
They
forward.
can come through.
They can call us.
Yeah.
And I was in fact tempted. It's a pity we can only intend happy. The producer is not here.
Yeah.
But I was tempted to ask the producer if we can call Vusi live on the show and have him give us his version. Because by how things are going now, I'm not convinced that he's going to come. But maybe we need to give it time as well and see if
Invite
really
him,
will
guys,
come.
please.
Yeah.
Please.
No, let's do that. We'll extend an invite and he must come and talk about all these claims. So it's unfair.
But he himself had said, I won't say another conversation. I don't want to jeopardize the person.
Yeah.
But he had a conversation with someone that's close to me.
Okay.
And said that him and the former mayor want to come on
Okay.
to talk and discredit whatever Mpho said on the episodes that he was on.
Right.
So I think maybe he'll come. Let's reach out to him and have him come, and we can ask him whatever we want to ask him, because he also lied about us.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we are not going to have Mpho for the entire show.
Yeah.
We are going to deal with a few quick things that are in an attempt to clarify our position or the podcast's position in terms of the interviews that we have and the guests we have. We have worked on a disclaimer. We're going to put it as from
Definitely
this show on.
That's from this
so that-
episode,
so you're not held liable or accountable anyhow.
for what our guests say.
For
Because
what
we don't put a
exactly.
gun on their heads and say,
and
say this
hey,
about
say
that
this,
person.
you know. The next one is, and I want you to talk about this. Lead it.
Yeah.
CJ approaching. No, your
Please
meeting with
close this
CJ.
one of Vusi.
Yeah, sure,
Close
sure,
this one
sure,
and then we'll go
sure,
to
yeah.
the next one.
Mavusana, Brayaka, let's do politics on a political space. Right?
Not on.
This is entertainment. this is an entertainment space.
What the guys are doing here at the Clear Podcast has nothing to do with politics. Right? So if you want me politically, do you what 18 nalwena and it's a go. Right? So le ore honache ke busy ka what 8.
Yeah, because
He
he called you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tsa high, ne?
Yeah.
a populistic
Yeah.
because that's what I feel like.
Yeah.
Every time I say to conference
Okay.
delegate.
Okay.
Hence, Annalyn Twanze push as if
Just
he's fighting something.
Conference how usual. You must get support at the branch. You must get approval and all of those things and all of those things.
So what's Annalyn?
Yeah.
How about the politics? That's what about.
Yeah. Yeah.
But report about leadership so that Aboneka a relevant politician.
That's unfortunate.
Whereas when I did matters, it's a look and come on, come at 8. You know, it's a young man.
Yeah.
There's look an attention. I'm trying to pizza and politicians.
Yeah. Come on, what you got on?
A saying at the podcasting one, Mosia Mashan.
Yeah.
Where was he?
Where were you? That's a
guy.
very famous political statement. Where,
But I'm glad that you came with receipts when you showed us receipts.
Yeah,
of
evidence.
that those
They
are
had a
very-
conversation.
Those are very important because now you can clear your name
Yeah.
in
And
terms of that one.
that is particularly why we called it.
Yeah.
I think we're done with
We're
that
done
one.
with that one. Let's go. to
Long
the
live
next.
Comrade Mavusala. Long live.
So, but before, I just want to ask you a very interesting question. It's in a funny way, though. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Given a chance, and you meet in the streets, what
Ma.
was that?
No. He was once admitted in hospital because of me. How not sorry get the take? Like serious.
No, man. So
Serious?
yeah, you must look after his health.
Oh, try the
And-
operation,
and-
no.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
So
No,
imagine
stop stressing.
Hambona
Must stop stressing.
He'll die.
Yeah. Because I don't want, we are very new. We just started, and we have a long way to go.
Yeah.
And we need everybody's support.
Yeah.
And as we engage the community and bring on the community on this podcast,
Yeah.
we expect people to receive us openly and honestly.
Yeah.
And we cannot go on accepting information that is lies
And we don't
on
pick
our
sides.
behalf.
We don't pick sides.
We don't pick sides.
We're after the truth.
Even when he comes here, he will say what he wants to say.
Yeah.
If Mpho is available on call, we'll call him,
We'll call him.
and then he will clarify. They will have a conversation
Interaction,
together
yeah.
that we will monitor.
Yeah.
And
It's a debate, it's allowed.
Yeah.
I'll avail myself.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like debates.
Yeah.
I like debates.
Let's close.
Put
Yeah.
me here, politically or social.
Yeah.
I'll medal you.
Maybe towards the conference we'll have a political debate and call
I'll medal you. I'll
So,
medal
but yeah, we're closing this one.
Yeah.
We'll reach out to Vosi, we'll call him,
Yeah.
and if he
you.
prefers
The one
and
that's
likes,
boiling my blood.
he can also reach out to the former mayor and
Yeah.
extend our invite to him,
To him,
so
yeah.
that they all come here and we talk about it.
Yeah.
So I guess that's clear.
Like
so yeah,
collabs.
on to the next one.
So
It needs to drink. It's hectic enough.
Cheers to
So,
him.
on Tuesday, I was driving back home,
Yes.
and then hoot. Now I'm trying to shut
Yeah.
beep. Oh, and then I see, okay, that's CJ's car.
Yeah.
White Figo with
Yeah,
GP
yeah,
registration.
and then I
He's now driving a Figo.
okay.
Okay.
And then I shop by scroll.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I go to him. And then I'm very calm, I'm chilled. And then he's like, hey, my brother, what are you saying on your show? What? Oh, he didn't even say a show, but he said something very funny that I
Yeah.
forgot.
You
And
can't
then,
say funny things about us.
and then I'm like, what are you talking about? That was Mpho's interview. That
Yeah.
was his side of his truth. And that was his truth.
Yes.
I don't know, even you were talking about me. I'm like, yes, I said what I experienced with you because
Yeah.
I was once your wife's landlord.
Yes.
Exactly. And then he's like, I have evidence of the things that Mpho has done and has asked me to do
Yeah.
for him,
Yeah.
which I'll not disclose.
Please. Yeah.
On
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, and then yeah, he was just very angry, and then I managed to calm him down.
Okay.
And then
So you've got balls. You managed to come.
yeah,
An angry
no,
CJ.
I calmed him down.
You are one of the rare breeds.
Yeah, I calmed him
Because
down.
only Mpho can do that.
I calmed him down, and then I said,
As I give him a
I said, no, if there's something that you want to say,
Yeah.
that platform is not for Mpho alone.
Yes. Yes.
Even you can come if you have values. And he said, no, my brother, anytime I'll come.
Yeah.
I said, okay, we'll make an appointment with you so
Yeah.
that we shoot the podcast and then you say your side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think it's very important that you mention it to him that we can give him a chance.
Yeah, definitely.
To come and
Definitely.
speak about his experiences or his side of the truth.
Yeah.
When it comes to
His side of
yeah,
the
when it
truth.
comes
We
to
don't
his
know what's true and-
relationship with
with Mpho, yeah.
Yes. So, but let's ask you.
We were not dating when you said
Hey, you seem very
Friendship.
close in pictures.
No,
eh?
You seem very
It's a
close.
friendship.
There's I almost had a scene. There's a moment where you almost kissed on that video.
Where they were threatening people.
They're gonna kill you.
When we find you.
But yeah, I mean, this one yeah, CJ, it's a very sensitive issue, and it's hot of the table. What do you say? Hot of the what? Has to feel 60 because the belts all in here.
no, 680.
But really, this one is very sensitive. It's dangerous
Yeah.
because with what we know CJ is supposedly doing, and you having said you are trying to work against what he is doing, it on its own speaks to danger. It's
very dangerous.
We know what he's supposedly doing, and you on the other side had tried Hostoba Papaya High, because that's how he gets his bread. And now with him stopping Setjhaba and saying, you my Buddha, you even said something about me, you guys talk about me there, it speaks to an angry guy who if given a chance might want to come and do stuff, because now he feels that he's been threatened anyhow, you know.
If you remember last show, I said, do not underestimate the guy.
Yeah.
The reason he keeps winning
is dangerous.
against the law,
Yeah.
it shows you who is the guy.
But is he dangerous?
From a point of view of someone who's been close
From
to
a personal experience.
he is very dangerous.
Okay.
But not to people like me.
Yeah.
So what I'm
So
saying
to
actually-
people like Black,
No,
he's
no,
dangerous.
yeah, he's
my nigga,
no, Shaka Zulu. I'm not even the black.
Hey,
but the
Shaka Zulu,
you
is
know,
no.
I'm not a fighting type. I'm not this arrogant guy. And I've got two sides. I've got a Shaka Zulu type. I've got a Black Zulu type. So.
On the black Zulu, he can be dangerous, but don't Shaka. No. Okay, that's what happened today, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to court to go and support one of my friends there being arrested.
Yeah.
Out of the blue, here comes that sound, his voice. I know him by his voice. Come shouting towards me, then I stood there and listened to what he's saying, right? He's complaining about things that I said on the show.
On the show, yes.
Right? Saying he has my secrets that he wanna take out on the podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? He tells me that.
Yeah.
Say, Emwen, don't make a scene, you're causing a scene.
I mean, yeah.
Because like
in a
everybody
public
was now
space.
looking at us.
And with him being known for what he is supposed to be doing, and with you again, they're gonna try and put a link again together.
Obviously,
On
the
both of
location people are now talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that
Right now,
They-
yeah.
They were logging.
We're gonna
Yeah.
Yes.
So what?
Never take a shelter trucks. People are saying that in the
Yeah,
location.
yeah,
right now.
yeah.
And it's not that. The guy was furious that I cleared my name from him.
Okay.
Okay.
Hantle tshwantse ebe go ya ka yena ne. Ntse re le
Body.
right?
Okay.
Even to the society we seem
That
so
you are seen together and all of that,
unfortunately
yeah.
society seem okay now moved away from him and his things.
Yes.
I'm doing what I'm meant for,
Yes.
which is helping my community,
Yeah.
right? So being furious, he said you guys called him.
Yeah.
So they all say
Another one.
you guys called
Another
him.
one.
The reason I was angry at him,
Yeah.
the first one said Baba called.
Cold, yeah.
Now it's the second one. Hence,
Yeah.
you see, the first one I didn't even bother asking you, right?
Yeah, but that got me very upset because from my personal experience with the guy, it was difficult for me to find him to be a liar because I thought we had mutual respect.
Okay.
So if he comes and lies about our name, that involves me, then I take that very personal because now you disrespect me, you don't take me seriously.
Yeah.
You do that.
No,
Yeah.
personal matter.
No, I'm
Take you like a Popeye.
Now the second one
So
said
the other fact.
you guys called him, right?
Okay.
So okay, now it rings a bell to myself.
Okay,
Okay,
so these guys are going about calling people.
Calling people.
and is it only about my interview or all other
All other-
interviews
all the
Yeah.
other guys.
are
Yeah.
treated the same, right? Like, okay, let me finish this business with this one here.
Yeah.
Hey, Mona, you know what? If you wanna do this, let's go do this in a private space, not here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then I left him there at court.
Yeah.
With those words. Remember the first interview I said, me and him, if we meet, when there is no you,
Right, you did say.
there'll be someone who's going to come out alive when that. And we still like that.
Yeah.
Hey, but he looks like a beast.
He had the balls to confront me because we were amongst people.
Okay.
He had balls to talk to me because
There was a crowd.
him and me we were protected and there were police.
I kind of get a sense of what of the relevance of what you're saying now, that he had the guts to confront you because
Yes.
I get the relevance of that because I think ever since the show, Setjhaba, do you want to tell me that only when he saw you or him, that's when his rage began? No. He probably saw the show way earlier.
No,
and
we didn't see the show. Let me tell you, I forgot to tell you. We didn't see the show.
Okay.
He was told by this. Hey, I'm nearly sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
But
don't name drop and
there is this boy.
yeah.
Ne, every time I at the video, he knows what I'm locationing. He's against me. And I don't know why he's a small boy.
Maybe he's also against us.
He's a small boy, he just sold his parents' house to
I'm gonna-
350,000. Where is that kind of 350.
I'm gonna, can I just, because if such things are happening, it rings a bell to us
Yeah.
that there are people who are trying to work against the good of the podcast
And sabotage.
and sabotage.
And take it
But
down.
we said it last.
Yes.
Yeah, we
now
said-
I just
yeah.
want to find out, just for the sake of the information that must go to our viewers. When you mention this person who says is
The one who's
who
against.
present- yeah.
Listen, the one who's against
Are you talking about?
wrongdoings in the
Are you talking
location.
about the journalist?
Yes.
Okay.
The one
Okay.
who should hire
Okay.
Jonas.
Okay.
The one that wanted us to leave when you were in hospital.
The one that wanted you guys to leave when I was stabbed,
Exactly.
lying in the
The very
hospital
same
bed,
person.
And I heard when I recovered that this guy wanted us to leave.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. Because it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
So you see that
Yeah.
guy, ne,
We all know
on
who he
his
is.
Yeah.
show,
And I want him to
We
watch
made-
this episode.
8K.
Yeah, he will, of course.
Me and the same guy.
Yeah.
We made him reach 8K,
Yeah.
right? On that show.
Mm.
Ne?
And
when we were
it's one of
apologizing.
those things that made that program.
We
gain
made him
traction.
relevant.
Yeah.
The channel gain traction.
Right? We
Yeah.
made him relevant.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna say this. They say they have evidence of what I was doing with
Yeah,
the guy, right?
yeah.
Now I have evidence that the same news what? It's been recorded by the phone who was bought with the money of the same guy.
Thank God you're not captured. Thank God you're not captured,
Right.
and nobody's gonna capture
Yo.
us.
Yo.
It's hectic.
Now you see,
It's hectic.
how about what Bansa that side of me that I don't want to display. Nix. I don't want to see myself
So
like
you,
this.
you mean to say CJ sponsored the journalist
Yes,
by
even now.
by some equipment to
He's
get the
driving
show.
BMW. You know how you got the BMW?
It's fine. We're not here for that. It's fine. I understand your rage and your anger, but we need to control ourselves and not get to that.
Let me calm down.
So he didn't watch the show. He was told of what transpired. So we have confirmation that the journalist watches the podcast. That's
He's
good
a fan.
thing. That's a good thing. That's a
What
good
an
thing.
idiot.
Yeah, but now, do you see how negative information comes out and ought to be dangerous on people like you? Because the intention within which the information is delivered to CJ is not the same, with the same intent as you said it on the show. It's now being delivered to CJ as if it's malicious.
Yeah.
Like I'm attacking
And
him.
when
But obviously, yeah, now we see Teka 6 gun. I inside the way
you understand?
On record, ne, I remember when I was interviewed about him. I never mentioned this name. You know?
Yeah.
I listened to that podcast like every after 3 days.
Yeah.
Out of respect.
I don't mention his name, right? You can call respect, it's okay. I respect. But remember, I was also a journalist. I know how dangerous it can be mentioning
To name
someone's
drop,
name,
yeah.
right?
I say respect because the thing what I've experienced with you is that you give respect where it's due, and where you're more than landing, you don't take it for granted.
So if the said journalist I ajwetsa motho and ka tsela a mjwetseng yona, you wanna know why? Ona batla relevance to the guy.
Or hore na kgona ho fumana ntho.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because all of them they think I was benefiting something from the guy. So them wanting to get close to the guy, it's like Mpho.
Let's get in.
When you're benefiting, when you're on his payroll anyhow.
No, I told you now we were drinking, but I taught the guy.
That's how fight ends.
Yeah, but he said.
Yeah, no.
I told
The only transaction that happened was him pouring petrol for you, right?
Yes.
That was the only
That
thing.
was the financial part of it.
When they blocked the road and all of that.
Yeah.
Same incident in
Yeah.
You see me and him.
Oh yeah.
You're always causing trouble.
Yeah, man.
Drama
But
and
I
drama.
want to reserve my comments until I get him sitting here.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
no.
I want to hear his
Yeah,
side.
this one because he had openly said that he wants to come.
He wants to come, yeah.
We cannot speak much about it because Vosi, or with Vosi different because he didn't express any interest and any desire to be here.
Yeah.
But with CJ because he himself said he wants to come and we can deal with everything else once he's here.
Yeah.
But on the part that says we talk nonsense about him, we don't evoke people to start saying bad
No, we
things
don't
about
poke.
people.
No, we don't poke a
You know,
bear and say
we don't
talk.
evoke the king, the mouse violence,
Yeah.
uttering violence.
Yeah.
Because by doing that, we would be very unprofessional and biased. We can't expect you to be here and then and in the same breath, stupid.
Yeah.
In that sense.
Because it will get back to you one way or
Either
another.
way.
Yeah.
So we can confirm on this show, right here, right now, that we have never called CJ.
Never called CJ.
We've
Never
never
called.
called. We do not call people.
No.
We don't. That's when we call you. It's by invite.
Yeah.
It's
Only.
by us extending
Only.
an invite. Only. Other than that, there's no.
We don't call to verify
No,
stories.
that's not. We're not even journalists.
No.
Well, what must we
I'm
verify?
whatever paid.
This is not that
Whatever.
degree.
Yeah,
We don't do that. We don't do that. So I'm glad we have spoken about this, and we're gonna close it off.
Yeah, and let
and let you go. So when CJ comes over, and we wanna call you or have you over,
Yeah.
we might want to get police and
And dogs, pit bulls.
and private security.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, to assist with the smooth.
But not
transition.
for me, right?
For
both
both of you.
For both of you.
No, just to ensure the smooth transition of the
To
show.
make sure that you guys
Oh,
don't
for
put
the
hands.
safety of
Yeah. Oh, you also need to be safe.
Yes.
And this
Yes.
beautiful house, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So Mpho, thank you so much for coming. Is there anything else that you want to say on these two incidents that we particularly called you for to
clear the air?
To clear the air on?
Can you please call my friends and let me sit with them here, both of them,
Okay.
on different occasions?
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you want to be part of the conversations as they happen?
I want to sit next to them like this.
All right.
I respect that.
I mean, that's
I want
I
to sit next
respect
to
it.
them.
balls of steel.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
I got
iron
nothing
balls.
to hide.
Yeah.
No,
Like
that-
I said on the previous
Yeah.
interview, I got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I did wrong, we will confirm with Maimuna.
And the fact that you came today as well.
Yeah, and because today's request was immediate. As he called me, I thought he was gonna beat me up or something. But for the record, we can go ahead. but when he called me, man, he said he first called and there were glitches. We hung up, and then he sent me a message and called me his agent. I said okay, and then he called immediately when I was about to call. I said I don't know whether I'm disappointed, angry, or upset. I said, okay, now it's your card. And I said, okay. I almost asked, where are you? And I come to you now.
We'll deal with this now.
And when he mentioned CJ, I said, okay, he's still high. He's going to beat me up.
Yeah.
When he's still high,
Chill,
I can't go to him like that. I need to wait for him to come down.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm in town. I'm buying stock for the afternoon run.
Drive show.
And then the door opens and this butchery, Matag.
Hey,
Yeah, like I said.
I was gonna kill him. Sleep with one eye open.
And then he says one time, I said, okay, you know what, I'm getting stock and I'm going to call you.
Yeah.
And then glad that when I called him back, he was able to come. And
Yeah.
we respect you for that.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you so much.
respect for wanting to come when they're both here.
Exactly. And yeah, for that too. So yeah, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna do a quick exchange and we will let you know when the shows are gonna be happening,
Yeah.
when we have secured all the interviews and the people concerned are willing to come.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. We're gonna go for a small pause,
Yeah.
and then once we've let The special guest go. We'll be back.
Yeah, we just let our guest go.
Yeah.
He had a lot to say.
He had a lot to say, and
But I respect his balls because he's willing to come back
yeah,
with the people in
with the
question.
people in question.
Yeah.
And as I was saying, so it's not that we believe him,
Yeah.
but so far, the side that will encourage these people to come is his side.
Yeah.
Because now he is sticking by his guns.
Yeah.
And if any they want to dispute this information,
Yeah.
they're gonna come.
No, I'll call you. Call the other one. I'll call the other one.
Yeah, no, call your
My
one.
brother. I'll call my
Yeah,
brother.
I'll call the other one.
I'll call my brother.
Yeah, and extend an invite to him. But it's before we deal with our stuff. It's very unfortunate to hear.
Yeah,
But it was to be expected.
Yeah.
Oh, what about? Batalika was sebetsa kgatlhanong le rona. Oh, wa se ke ba re rata.
Like they always say, if people are not talking about you or not trying to tarnish you, there's something you're doing wrong.
Kana ba reng ka
So
so-
we should be
e ho
wrong. We
bula-
should be happy.
e ho bula keng? E ho bula tsamaya keng? Because ba Zulu isn't just because imoto hamba. Hayi Emile.
So we should be happy that people are trying to tarnish us. It means that we're doing something right and we're moving in the right direction.
But you know, ke ntho ya bore o tlo fumana batho ba se khambana ba bifa le pitseng.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
be irrelevant.
It is.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
I get it.
O tlo fumana batho ba se khambana.
No, it's
Ba bifa le
yeah,
pitseng.
yeah.
Do you
But
understand?
we're selling the different product.
Different product.
We're selling
I mean,
very
we
different-
are entertainment.
Exactly.
We are a social space.
Yeah.
We are not a political space.
No, we're not.
But we will do politics as and when the situation requires.
If it
but
requires,
we are not
yeah.
for that.
No.
You know,
This is purely
respect us,
entertainment,
people.
yeah.
Respect us because we respect you. You know. Nevertheless,
Let's move on.
let's move on. Let's move on.
I want us to engage in a topic that I've been thinking about these past few days.
Okay.
weeks, and it's black tax.
Yeah.
Black tax. Like, let me start off with my
Experience.
Not experience. I've never experienced black tax.
Yeah.
My
If you've never experienced black tax, you're privileged enough. I must say.
but that's where I'm getting to.
Yeah.
Only malapa mang where black tax is necessary. But then there are other families where black tax is unnecessary. E ke se re batswadi ba hao ba le hantle ba le babedi. Ba expect hore o ba romelle tjhelete kgwedi fela. Why?
Yeah. But I had two.
Yeah.
No, that can happen.
That's the black tax I'm talking about. Obviously, if you grew up in a shack and then
Like me. Nah, for real.
and then you made something of yourself, and then obviously ko ena tlamehile o answer batswadi ba hao mo no tswang teng. Ska body o shebe bo, and this I'm drifting a bit, but
Yeah.
soccer players, ne?
Yeah.
What we have to realize, most soccer players in South Africa come from very bad households. So when they
True.
so when they start making money, they have to start there. And when he's done there,
Some of them don't even.
but then when he's done there, he has to drink and live the lifestyle. Yes, Allah, yeah. So I don't blame a lot of them back then. Babylon Bobo Junior Khanyi started with his mom's house.
Yeah.
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 Exactly. So what do you think about these parents that feel entitled to their children's money, even though bona ba le sharp?
Because ho se itse ga o isa
Oh, hey,
sekolong
hey.
tlamehile go patala.
Why?
Ha ba tsole betsa slamo. Now tsole betsa ndayeng slamo, and it's not
Hey.
right because it's another major cause of depression in the young black
Definitely.
the young black working class.
Definitely. Hobane, sorry to
Yeah.
cut you off. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Hobane, sentsa nano ha ke gola o lady batla 3.
Yes.
O lady batla 3 and we batla le jwang.
You know,
Hey.
the thing ya hore ke a spana. No matter how ke span se feng. Ho bona, it says I'm able to give them this much. Kgwedi ha e fela.
Yeah.
Let alone how they're professional. Only a teacher, only a doctor, only a lawyer. Now, don't be mad. Or work for the government.
Yeah,
Don't be mad.
don't be mad.
Any responsibility, your family, but try by shifting away.
Yes,
You
definitely.
understand?
Definitely.
My personal experience, I grew up in a shack.
Okay.
Okay, I lived in a shack at some
Okay, I
point.
thought you were joking.
I didn't grow up in a shack. No, I wasn't joking.
Okay.
Until 98.
You don't look like a chef.
I had to work hard for myself. Yeah. Until 98, we lived in a house.
Okay.
A rented house.
Yeah.
And when my father tried to buy the house, there were issues that we've been living in for years.
Okay.
I mean, I was born there. And post 98, we lived in a shack until the 2000 mama. And my father had battles now to start building a house for enough for all of us.
Yeah.
And I mean, the situation that you grow up in would force you to work very hard and do things for yourself. Drive for many of us, it's like a discipline, but for some, how to buy a lesson either way. So when I started working immediately, I'm gonna say I was fortunate because my father never expected anything from me.
Okay.
But my mother would tell you how Chaga would expect something. How Otogawala for a recess at Kolo. She would expect something because now you are working part, you're getting something as a student while studying as well.
Yeah.
So Nending trying to make a living as well as a doorkeeper. I mean, Bamtlagas.
Yeah.
You know. I want to say that as little as I was getting at the time. What is that? This is a pressure. I would be expected. Do you know?
Yeah.
Funny enough, I worked hard for myself. I was involved in a number of corporates until I was a manager at this one corporate. I'm laughing because you last week the other time you said it's so funny how you mentioned.
Yeah, and then the other episode you just don't say it at all.
No, I've decided not to ever say their name at all because they're not even paying us.
Yeah, exactly.
So, funny enough, when I started getting proper jobs, they didn't ask for nothing.
Okay.
My mother, not they.
Yeah.
My mother didn't ask for anything.
That's a bit weird.
That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But when I was earning little, she would expect something. But when I was now working and earning a proper salary, she never asked for anything.
Because I think it's part of the things that cause depression amongst young adults. You trying to start out your own life.
Yes.
But here's the pressure at home.
And there are a lot of demands for yourself even.
Exactly.
That you must meet up.
Yeah.
And now how about from what you're earning? It becomes hectic.
Especially when they are okay.
That's
my main problem.
My father has worked all his life. My mother has worked all her life, and they've been able every month to have enough for themselves.
Yeah.
And that is I think why I realized, okay, that's probably why it wasn't going to be anything. But here's the thing: in 2017, I had to leave Harrismith and come back home and work from here. How fitla if you won't immediately go and find for a space to rent or a room to rent or a flat to rent elsewhere. And part of my recovery process and me finding myself back home was to go back home, restart and resettle.
Yeah.
And I went back home, and guess what? I didn't know as I'm going to be do you understand? And I had no problem. I was earning a salary. I was used to buying grocery anyway. I was used to buying matakasi anyway. So I'm gonna give. But now the problem was when she put a standard.
To how much?
To how much I must contribute. Because every day, and I tell her
you know, I was driving with my mother.
Yeah.
Top plan is guy. And then it just hit me, girl. I was working, lady, I appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
That you don't expect anything. Whatever we give to you as your children, we give it out of love.
True.
We are not forced to do anything or give you anything.
Black tax is killing a lot of young people.
It's killing them.
I mean, and but what did Basibesi is actually unfair because now of one of it, Bana Babon. The police, all this whole society. When they should really, their money should really be assisting the family.
You're right.
Uniform, and all of that, or the wellness, your family. Society man, where's the money? So what pay it? You know, have you ever experienced tablet text?
Never.
So never.
Never.
Yeah, same here. Never.
Because what's all this hands about?
Saling ba ntse ba la hantle ene. Ke tlo jotsa le ka ntate wa bana ba ka ne.
Yeah.
Ha ya hlaola. Ke na le bana ba itireleng
Yeah.
ne. Firstborn is 22.
Yeah.
What?
She's old.
Firstborn is 22. Secondborn is 10. 10. Then Thirdborn is 7.
Yeah.
But ntate wa bana ba ka azange until 50 rand.
What?
They're the parents who never requested
That
anything.
2010, I get decided to ya dula le ntate wa bana ba ka.
Hey.
Azange ba batle nix. Hore e ka re ke ntwa hore ntate wa ka o tsetse fela go ngwana ka maleng happy day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get the
That's
pay.
all matters.
I get the pay. But you seem to reward. Yeah, okay. If parents are well off, seldom bako banchelet. But there are those baling well off, my very greedy.
Eh,
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Baba,
Yeah.
You see, and you find hore le bo dikerekeng ba itlama ka bo tithe, ba itlama ka bo di,
Ka sala ke ya ngwana.
ba itlama tokofele ka bo
Tse
society,
ngata, ehe.
megatong ba itlama ka dintho tse itseng ka salary ya ngwana.
Exactly.
And ngwana o stop o phela.
Yeah.
O sheba le ntho tsena tse mme.
Dintho tse loreng
And
family a
hangata,
kgotsofatse ba-
hangata
ha
se
se
bontate,
bontate, ke
ke bomme.
bomme, eh,
Because
eh.
o bona gore ngwana yena willfully ho ntate o tla ba rekile fela bo present, could be in any form, kapa a gift, or bottle ya bojwala.
Eh,
Ba bengethi nje i-month
Ba ba re
end.
tshwara
Shaya.
ka
Hey,
You know,
matekwane.
but
Hey.
do you know, me would make it a demand and a must hore
Yeah.
you must
Ke a o
pay.
hlatswetsa, re ka
Hey,
seba.
you know, ke kgolifetse, ha o mfishelet. You know, it's hectic.
Ha o-
We went through this conversation with this girl that I'm seeing. Hore, but it be fits. And ha tlo tumela ofela. She's called back home. Re lebeletse bokana. Or hona le lebaka la bokana hlahileng.
Ha.
Sometimes o fumana ka lebaka leo ke 60%
Ya,
ya mogolo wa hae.
What?
Sometimes you find ka lebaka leo
Ke 100%.
ke lebaka la ipheta for
ha
months
nako
to
ntse
come.
e ya, eh.
How does she deal?
Sometimes she has to suck up, do it, but sometimes she has to really stand for herself and say, but no, I can't. But you see, you want to move after, or one of the reactions I after, but this person is not okay. You know, because what's about Malindi, but one about one of the kids it. That is why they're doing what they're doing.
Okay, this is me, but if I have the knowledge that you can do it for yourself, I'm sorry, juicy.
You're not going to do
I'm
it.
not gonna
You're going
do
to
it.
contribute.
If I know that you have the
Yeah.
ability,
Yeah.
never.
No, you
So
know,
what I say?
Never.
you know-
Ke tseba wa kgona.
Honestly.
Yeah, how you etsa?
honestly, that's me. That's me. And you know how smooth that works. Because here's what's happening between me and my mother. When she would want money somehow, I would give it to her because I know I'm gonna go back. Why
Hey.
And when I get a big job that I must do,
Hey.
and I don't have enough, I quickly come to my mother and say, Ma,
Oh.
assist.
Super guy.
I need to do so many plates, or I need to assist this company in this way, and care shorter. Can you please assist? And then you will get it back. And she knows. Sometimes go either way.
Hey.
And then she plays a role.
Okay.
Sometimes
That's beautiful.
As I'm saying,
Yeah, that's working together.
exactly. Because now, as I'm trying to mme wa ka kgwedi le kgwedi o expecta bokana, and therefore le mohlang ke yang ke lo kopa ho yena ke kopa tjhelete nyaka. No, it's a mother and son working together
Exactly.
to assist one another, you know. So
Whenever limited challenge wa tseba okay ke tlo mthusana le yena o tlo
hey,
nna.
ntho ena ya batswadi ya hore o sa nkile dikgakgaleng tsa my friend, o sa nkile dipoto tsa my friend, o sa nkile 500 ya mamkwena stokfeleng, o sa nkile policy ya 10,000 e tlo dumela ngwana. It's unfair.
Ka latile masapo taung.
It's unfair.
Yeah,
Do you understand? Because
much pressure on the kids.
hey, what's about we are a generation and a budget. Now it becomes messed up because and you get discouraged from withdrawal further because what's about it? Budget
It's gonna get messed up by week 2.
you know, and then obelkoloi. Batswadi ba feel hore koloi ya hao ke ya family. Ha se ya hao le mabaka a hao. Do you understand? You know what's awesome about my dad? The private car,
Hey.
most of the time, is high. when I use the buggy.
Hey.
But whenever he wants to use the buggy, he's gonna call me first, and that's what I don't like. You're my father. Take the damn car and use it.
Yeah.
You know.
No matter, I feel like he respects
me. Whenever I want to use the car, he's gonna call me and he's gonna ask, does it petrol? And by that time, I was on petrol. Shame. I was on petrol. You know, use that petrol and don't pour it. It's enough. Use it. But who's my dad? He won't do that.
Yeah.
You know. Like no.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah.
Whenever I take him, or wherever I take him, whenever. What's that petrol? It's
pride.
No,
it's pride.
You know.
And that's a good thing.
So, that's what I commend my parents. My mother. Ha, banga koloi ba bona botropong ba bogotsi ba bona. O le wetsa ke 200 ka 300. And I don't know like a petrol. Gauge them now. You know. So it's good. I say more sharp. But so I but feel entitled to koloi ngwana bona because ngwana bona was sebetsa ngalo koloi. And then bare ring te guy. And you respond and say, but I cannot petrol. Can you catch a taxi? Ke try to save anything for mosebetsi. Eta le ha fetse o go bona go balance le ka 200 ba sa o tshelle
about
o fumana motho a sa o depress sebetsi o sa ka kana ka dikoloto o ka di metšha ka petrol because tshwantse I tshele e re ha ka na tshela ba tsone ba etseng ba gotle hape ba re o feletse, you know. So it's unfortunate
and yeah man, like to all parents that watch this show, and to parents of bana ba banyane,
yeah,
by the time they get to that age, please give them a breather, especially if you're fine.
Yeah, give them a breather, man. Happy, let your children think that it's okay for them to contribute when they feel like it.
Yes,
not when not when they get paid they must bring money. No, it's not, as a must. As a must, guys, it's terrible idea, and it's killing a lot of people. If one does around him, because my around him because that's in da.
Let me tell you this, guys. When they don't ask, I remember when I was going for my second audition for that ad I told you about.
Yeah.
So, and I knew that in my head I thought I got it. Applied to
I remember.
So the money that I was gonna get there, I had already planned to okay, lady because she never
asked for anything.
So I had already said, okay, lady,
True.
Yeah.
No,
so the less they ask, the more they're gonna get.
Exactly.
Because what's my king? Lady has done so much for me. Let me at least do one. Exactly.
You see, with my mother, because I get just about anyhow anyway. My father had real day. Came to the truck. So what they get weekends affair. But whenever I take a weekend, I wanna go somewhere, I jump. I immediately jump. I wanna smoke and I jump. I jump. Because I feel this guy never asks for anything.
Exactly.
And in fact, he does more for me than I do for him.
Yeah.
So rather, let me be available. Exactly.
Yeah.
Let me be available. So about and I hope
because depression because they can't maintain their lives and their parents' lives at the same time.
We know of people bearing Casemita.
Exactly.
If you break it down, being handled.
True.
Do you understand? So it's
in my relationship.
we do things together.
I wanna girlfriend.
Why can't I match? Let's do things together.
But when I see, like, this is what I do normally. Sometimes when I shop online, I'm like, damn, she'd look good in that.
You get it for her.
Buy it.
You know.
But and what I like about my girlfriend, she never asks me for anything.
Yeah, that's dope.
Anything.
And
I'm so happy. I'm the happiest man in the world.
What?
But ke etsa ka legada.
O bona
No,
motho o fa ka lerato.
ke tla pointeng ya hore nenne nka jona le motho ne a re wena ponyi wa kgona ho iketsetsa o bona jwang hore kgona ho iketsetsa
Because how
Maybe it's the way you
bonahala
dress.
o sa hloke. O tshwana ntho a nana go tholla sona le yona. Ntho a nang o etsa sona.
Why
That's
some
a
roads?
That's a nahani. O bona o na le most of the things a girl might or would need. O na le bophelo. O gona ke tsa bophelo. Bo hantle for wena. Therefore, with or without a man o gona bophelo. So o bona his involvement and participation ka tšhelete ho ntso tshwana fela. Wa bona. Unless o tla bo go ba kopa two clip.
nna ke batlo kopa
No,
wa
that's the
tsa
thing.
wa tsa ke sa batlo kopa motho wa bale wa ntse ka o kopa
Ba bona. Ba
Yeah,
bona.
some of them.
Motho wa rata no ba le. Ha ile go thula o rata no ba le.
But for me, like I don't like being asked. I hate being asked for things
What's about?
because ke batla ho di etsa ka legada. And
True.
believe me, I'm gonna do it a lot.
True.
so if e le hore ke ntho e le hore ke hloka sa
No urgency. I wanna okay.
Exactly.
Tlamehile ke etsa tjena.
I was gonna talk
Tlamehile
about
ke etsa
that.
tjena, it's urgent.
I was going to talk
Now
about that. Yeah.
it happens.
I was going to talk about
Because
that.
key measures.
Yeah.
Le nna nka stuck somewhere and then I might need her help. So,
But how nkopa ile ba ka la bohlokwa because one thing with me ke do botse. I like asking. Once on kopa za ke do botse.
wait a
Exactly.
Thank you.
And I want a clear
Exactly.
explanation.
explaining, yeah.
Yeah, hold
You
on.
sing it like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
thing.
exactly. Don't take with my money. Don't. You know, don't. But how are we keeping it rapidisa?
Definitely.
I'm able to use your money, able to use my money.
Yeah.
So rapidisa.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
that.
love.
But ntore it's really randomly so iste direct because mutano expect that umbethi. No.
And I was telling my sister this one time, Gere, the one thing I'm happy about is that in my relationship, the one thing that is not a problem is finances. We've never fought about money even once.
True.
We never fight about money.
True.
We can fight about the littlest thing. Marazaga never.
Yeah.
We'll never fight about money.
True.
No.
No man, that's dope because Leon incident in Wellington it can cause some conflict.
How
between
old?
couples.
You
Eh, how
Yeah.
old?
You
How
go.
old?
Sensitive.
Tshwanetse-
It is sensitive.
Ana tswa ke sa rate mojola ke jole guys
All right.
Okay.
I want to get to something.
Yeah.
I want to get
Sure.
I want to get to something before we move on to our
Yeah.
usual.
Yeah.
I want to detach myself to everyone and our viewers
Yeah.
because I was known as the manager of Quizz.
Oh, you wanna? Yo.
So I'm officially detaching myself as that.
So,
I am Setjhaba as an entity. I'm alone.
so you have you resigned? Have you absconded? Have you left?
I
have you
left.
you walked?
I walked one because
You-
because of
you-
the
you-
no I paid you. I paid you the day Legato came here with my things. I paid her. Go talk to Legato. Anyway, I won't say anything bad about him. He's still my friend.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
owner is still
Yeah,
my friend.
Yeah.
But the treatment was appalling.
Okay.
I worked there for 3 months. Never got paid once.
Wow.
yeah
Yeah,
Worked for 3 months and
worked
never
there
got
for 3
paid
months,
even
never got-
once.
Not even once. I was stocking with my own petrol.
Jeez,
I didn't
man.
even get money for petrol.
Jeez, man.
And what I realized is that this person, you know,
But your friends, why couldn't you talk to him?
we had a conversation. Oh yeah, this I want to say.
Yeah.
Remember the time I lost my wallet at Quizz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the job.
On the job.
Yeah.
So that week I was not okay. Remember,
Yeah,
I told you. I even
You
called.
didn't even shave.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I even called you. Told you I'm not okay.
Yeah.
So that whole week I did nothing. I was
Yeah.
just feeling depressed, and then I felt bad about it.
Yeah.
Even though Kisaholi, I felt bad about it. Kid, let me send this guy a voice note.
Yeah.
Kid, Amana, I feel like I've not been doing what I'm supposed to do
Yeah.
in terms of Quizz as the manager. I apologize for that, but I'm going through, because we were together.
Yeah.
This nigga responds and says, even though you're not getting paid, I do not expect sub. I do not expect mediocre work. I'm fana. I'm and you know.
Hey,
My nigga.
hey, don't,
Hey.
you see, once you don't pay me
Don't poke a bear.
and I don't benefit from you,
No, but
Don't
here's
do
my
that.
thing. Besides not getting paid, you know what I'm going through.
exactly,
I just lost 4K.
in your space,
Here's the other thing. You work. You get paid at the end of the month.
you've got a job.
I don't.
Exactly. So I must still find a way to bring myself to work.
Exactly.
Even when I lost money.
And you know
To
about
even pour petrol for me.
man. So I saw
Why not even pay me?
exactly. So I saw that this is toxic. I
Nah.
need to leave, and hence I left. I'm here. Forward we move.
Forward we move, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's disturbing.
It's very disturbing.
Disturbing.
It's very
It
disturbing.
shows how people will always want to benefit from us
Yeah.
or by our own means
Yeah.
and efforts, and they never not do
Yeah.
anything. You know, I mean, I know how much you invested there and
Yeah.
how much you wanted to make a success
Out of it. Yeah.
out of it,
Yeah.
and it's a pity it didn't work out, and it's a pity there were not enough resources to enable you to do your work.
Exactly.
To an extent, you had to compromise
Myself.
yourself and your money
Exactly.
to assist,
Exactly.
because pouring petrol and buying stock is you
Exploiting myself actually.
at the expense of,
A.
you know. So like you said, you won't say anything bad about
No,
him,
no,
and
no.
we won't say
And-
anything
and-
bad about
yeah,
Quizz.
and good luck to him
Yeah,
with the play.
just so people hear us not mentioning Quizz again.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that-
I'm no longer
movie,
there. Yeah.
movie. Maybe we might want to mention yeah.
But anyway, did you
Yeah.
catch the roast of
Khanyi.
Khanyi?
Yeah.
Did you get?
Pop
killed it.
Pop is dope.
Killed
It's so unfortunate to go on a note because we have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
Likanto. And for the benefit of our viewers,
Yeah.
although we like one earlier.
Yeah.
We should do that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So we will talk about that episode again, where we had supposed to even speak about Uncle the roast.
Exactly.
But it was dope.
No.
It was dope.
Mpho killed it.
Mpho killed it. I was not impressed with Timo Touch.
Tibo Touch was.
I was not impressed with Nadia K.
Saul was bad.
No, Saul
Saul
was
was
good.
bad.
Yes,
No.
one thing with Saul. And Wambaka was again private school. So
No,
is that
I
type-
got the jokes, but the delivery.
No, it was okay,
No.
man. It was okay. Saul was dope for me, I think.
And one
job was okay.
He was exactly. He was okay.
He was
Okay. Let me rephrase. He was
Saul was
okay.
Saul was just okay. But
and one thing I saw about Saul can't take a joke.
you can't take a joke. Yeah, no, you
And
can't.
it's funny because Saul is the
Dishes
one
the
person
most jokes.
dishes them out
You
so
know.
much.
But he's got the most pun, that guy.
Exactly. No,
You
he's
know.
got puns for days.
Yeah,
but
for days.
I lost respect for him when he. You know, I like to joke a lot.
Yeah,
But when
yeah.
people joke about me, I laugh as well.
Yeah.
Because I can take it.
No, I noticed he couldn't take
Can't
jokes.
take, especially
So-
John Flisp. John
Yeah,
Flisp killed it.
yo.
John Flisp so like.
No, he killed him. But yeah, I wasn't impressed with Timo Touch. I was impressed with Nadia. I was impressed with who's this boy girl?
Oh yeah. What
Beyonce.
Sell Beyonce.
Yeah, no, I was impressed. But slow much. Put
No.
their jokes.
No, those
Old man jokes.
those jokes were.
Sweet, cool.
He was cool.
to the point.
He was cool.
To the point, you know.
I was impressed with John.
John was good.
And Celeste.
I was impressed with the Indian lady.
Oh,
Devi.
yes, yeah.
Devi put Indian jokes.
Definitely. And
You know.
Celeste, I think.
Yeah, so that's what we
Just-
just saw a lot.
Just behind Pops, I'd say Celeste.
Behind Pop Celeste and then,
And then
John.
John. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the old dad.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Man, he was so cool with
It was cool.
So much
It was
respect
cool.
for that.
But the guy never sleep.
Yeah, man, Pops.
And I'm hungry.
Pops. Pops. is a
but
true
yeah, it was
man.
good.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Wants to leave.
and Eric Ten Hag.
Teabag. Eric Teabag.
He initially said he wasn't for sale, but now he says, yeah, he can
Cristiano.
leave. Yeah, he
Or
can
Teabag
leave.
says he can leave.
Yeah, and then Cristiano liked to comment by the Atletico Madrid fans
Hey.
and we now get information that
He wants to.
Diego wants him over.
No. Diego has been it's been 2
But
weeks.
here's the thing:
No,
the Atletico Madrid fans have started a petition
that they don't want
that they
Cristiano.
do not want the guy there.
I feel like they don't want him until he's. That man will go first game, and they're gonna gain respect for him.
Exactly.
And what I
Manga,
know
with what he is, with where he's at now, I don't think Man United is assisting his cause.
they're not.
We can say what we want to say.
Yeah.
But if he was the best, I mean, no man's in Ireland. He can't do it alone.
Yeah.
If the passes are bad, if the team is not
Yeah.
playing well, if the
There's-
support is not there. I was watching,
The 4-0.
leave that.
Yeah.
A collection of all the videos where he was supplying Bruno Fernandes with good quality passes and Bruno could not convert.
I was getting the past game. He passed Rashford 1-on-1 with the keeper. 1-on-1.
Still failed.
He still failed to score.
Still
So
failed.
he doesn't want to be around
Exactly.
mediocre.
He wants to go where he knows his value will be realized.
Yeah.
So, by it's into Benny McCarthy, coach of Manchester Africans.
That's why Mariposa.
But
Chiefs 4-0.
Chiefs 4-0 da. Woo! Sandals.
Yeah,
The
that-
problem was in Gezana.
Yeah.
Many people are blaming Bavoma. I don't think he can be faulted.
I didn't watch the game.
I watched the game. I don't
Yeah.
think he can be faulted.
Yeah.
The defender was poor.
Yeah.
And Gezana was poor. The coach's tactics were not on point.
Yeah.
The middle field was left exposed.
Mm.
They didn't have a go at Sundowns. Sundowns always was first man on the ball. Were first man on the ball. And it seemed like Chiefs was struggling to play. They didn't have an out striker.
Yeah.
They relied on Dolly and the Billiard,
yeah.
which didn't do much for them. And Solomon's inexperienced against Sundowns in a game of that magnitude,
Yeah.
so it didn't do much for them. You can't put Bo Solomon's who's this Ngezana
Yeah.
against Kalibai Sundowns.
Yeah, no, you
That
can't.
brings Abu Adile Jali, that brings Bo
Hey.
Mudau, who I think in my regard is the best right back at the moment in the country. Williams was on point. He had a stellar game. The keeper had a good game. So yeah, I think.
And I'm happy to see him starting because a lot of
Yeah.
people said that when he left
Supersport.
Supersport is going to struggle for game time because
But
Onyango is the club
but
captain.
look at what's happening now. Onyango and Mwena put there for supervision and coaching and spirit to uplift the
Yeah.
morale and spirit, and they're giving the young ones a chance.
Isn't Onyango the club captain?
He is the vice captain.
Oh.
Yeah. So Charles has a lot of captains. You will wake up, Lebusa is a captain. You will wake up, Onyango is a captain. You will wake up, Jali is a captain. Tembazwan is a captain. Sharoni
yeah,
is a captain.
you're right.
You know, everybody's a captain at Sundowns.
Yeah.
That's what Hulana was doing with Pirates.
But
Where everybody was a captain.
I hope I'm wrong about this, ne? But Ntane Akasi, I feel like this is one of the biggest mistakes.
Mbule.
for me. That was
We should have gone to Chiefs.
Should have gone to Chiefs. He
Period.
was going to get game time. He was going to get
Right
money.
now, they've just brought Zungu back.
Exactly.
What's going to happen?
What a lagai.
What's going to happen with Mbule?
My man.
He's going to be frustrated and want to leave.
D10 is Avona. There's Serino.
Yeah.
He hasn't left.
He hasn't left. There's
Zwane.
Zwane.
There's now Bibo.
They've got Safreda number 9.
Yeah.
Safreda number 9 in Nasiri.
So you see already
as well
I think he's fourth choice.
somehow. You know.
I'm just sad for them.
And
proudly
let's
best
take the middle field as it is. If you want to play him not as a 10 somehow.
or 60.
Yeah, there's Mukwena, there's Zungu, there's Zwane, there's Kutie who can be filled
Who
up.
can be at a 6.
Exactly, you know. So there's just a lot of them.
Look at what Mabunda did when he saw that.
Ah,
Standing.
I don't know. I wonder what he's doing or what his religion is now or his. No, he didn't want to meet Jawana.
Oh yeah.
Hey, no, he was number 1.
So now what's about salary again?
You know, it's
Like
covered.
Sundowns, he's
covered.
happy.
It's covered.
Wababini
It's covered, you know, it's
Exactly.
covered. The sad thing is that Pirates lost to Chiba immediately after the Chiefs game on Sunday. Chiefs played on Saturday and then on Sunday we were
On
laughing.
Sunday, they were
On
laughing
Sunday,
at us
Pirates
and then
won,
we were laughing at each other.
You know, and then Pirates won against Royal AM,
Yeah.
which is a good thing. Although they were under pressure, but you'll understand it's an away game.
Yeah.
But first time I see Pirates defend like that, disciplined tactically and disciplined at the back. CBC, the defender, is trying to prove
What,
who is the
yesterday's
asset.
game?
Yesterday's game.
Hey, I saw Losh was
CBC
it was warm.
It was warm. Losh is football. Losh is football. He's good. He's good.
He's intelligent.
He's intelligent. He's a football player.
Definitely.
He's good.
Yeah.
Pule is good as well.
No, definitely.
I saw Bebra defending at some
But
point.
he looks like Di Maria. Oh, that's got Di Maria.
Yeah, and he even looks like him.
Yeah.
You know,
Actually,
he looks like him. Yeah,
can say.
actually. So yeah, do we still have anything else?
No, I think. Wait, let me check. I think.
This Musa Kaula guy, have followed him on Twitter and followed his posts.
I just know about him. Let me check. Okay.
Yeah, this Musa Kaula guy is dissing Mihlali and a few other celebrities, and it's believed he's gay anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, and I find him to be boring to an extent.
But
because
most of the things that he's are close to the truth.
close to the truth.
Yeah,
But
and
now he was exposed that he actually killed a guy.
What?
He's gay, so he killed a guy.
Okay.
And screenshots of his messages were also exposed, where Abuanga, the incident, and Aushua, the deceased, Arabang, Ibilanza, got the nerve to even want to explain and all of that. So supposedly, Musa killed a guy who didn't want him.
Hey, that's
He
deep.
killed a guy who didn't want him as a lover.
Did you read this or?
I read the comments because it was screenshot.
Okay.
Some Abuanga the incident, the deceased, ma arabelang on the incident.
Okay.
So and that I come across it. I got Musa the guy who
yeah.
Musa wanted as a lover, and the guy didn't want him, and
Rejected,
stabbed him actually. And at some point, I read he was at the holding cells and stuff. But I don't find, even though most of the things he posts about are close
to the truth. Yeah, I wouldn't say
I don't
that.
find him to be fascinating.
Yeah, he just has dirt on a lot of people.
Yeah,
That's it. He's a tabloid.
And right now,
tabloid.
he assisted to start a petition against Mihlali Damase.
I saw that.
And sponsors like Bokok was to pull out and all of that
From her?
from Mihlali because of this thing Musa promoted Mihlali being involved with married men and all of that and all that shit. So
But did you see
unfortunate.
Pops' joke?
No.
Oh, man.
No. Come on. Mihlali, no.
So Pops was like,
I might have missed it.
Mihlali was supposed to be on one of the panelists.
Yeah.
But because we have no married men on the panel,
I got that, yeah.
No.
I got that.
Shout out to Pops,
Shout out to
man.
Pops, man. He was on fire. But Khanyi should leave rapping and lyrics alone.
Yeah, no, she should stick to.
Robert Boy impressed me with the introduction.
She should stick to acting on the wife and sex scenes.
She should stick to bleaching. That's what bleaching and money.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's what.
Definitely.
Because I can't think she's obsessed with being yellow. The only thing that she ever did after she lost a yellow Lamborghini was hair becoming yellow.
To close off our game, please, me and Black will be on opposing teams
at loggerheads with one another
on the 27th of August.
Yeah.
And funny enough, he'll be a goalkeeper and I'll be a striker.
So there's no ball that's gonna go past me either from you
the family,
or from rapper.
So the family
forget.
And then I can't be alone.
Entertainment. No, man.
Clear Entertainment 2. That will be the final score.
No.
I'm predicting it now.
No. We're hot.
Please watch us.
We're hot like a heater.
Guys, please subscribe and like.
Yep.
This was, or is, no, not was.
The Clear Cut Podcast.
This is and will be forever the Clear Cut Podcast.
Oh, no matter what the naysayers say, what the people who are against us say. Hey, I opened Twitter and I see Leradomolo is trending. And I thought it's our own Leradomolo. So no matter what the naysayers say, what people who think now want to have a vendetta against us, we don't care.
And we are here to
We don't care. And we've got no hate on anybody.
Yeah, we
love everybody.
Yeah.
If you want to come as well and be part of us,
please.
Come. We'll do a show together. But don't go spreading malicious and unfair information on our name.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, wait for the cameras to be off. Come to us directly.
Yeah.
Let's deal with it. Man to man, like grown-ups. Done. Peace out. Like, subscribe, and comment. Simnandi. Olo. Ilo le intelligence shoot happen, eh?